Welcome to another episode of Baker's Gonna Bake. I'm Sabrina, and today we're making brownies. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need for our brownies is to take 8 ounces of chocolate chips and add it to a mixing bowl. Delicious. And then we have 1/4 cup of cocoa powder that we're gonna add to that. And we're gonna take 2½ sticks of butter that I melted. It's unsalted butter, and we're going to melt our chocolate by pouring this over here. So it's nice and warm, hot butter. All right, so we're just gonna whisk this together until it's all melted and incorporated. All right, so we're just gonna mix this until it's nice and smooth, and then we're gonna add our dry ingredients into another stand mixer, but I was just outside and my dog had a little accident, so just put that in there. A little doggy poo never hurt anybody, right? All right, so our next step is to mix together our sugars and our egg whites. So we have 1½ cups of sugar here. We're going to add this to our stand mixer. We also have 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. And here I have 6 egg whites. So I removed the yolks from those eggs. So pour that all in there. And we're going to mix this on medium speed for about 4 to 5 minutes because we want it to get really fluffy and good. Okay, so our mixture has been mixing for about 5 minutes, and you can tell because it's really light and fluffy. So now I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we're gonna beat it on low. All right, and while this is on low, we're going to slowly add our chocolate mixture that we mixed earlier. All right, we're gonna take this out and continue mixing it with a spatula, and then we're gonna add our dry ingredients. Okay, now it's time to combine our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients. So I have this handy dandy sifter, and I'm going to pour 1 cup of flour into here, and we're going to sift this and 1/2 cup of cocoa powder into our mixture. All right, and then I also have 2 teaspoons of salt that I'm going to add to that as well. And then we're going to fold this in. So instead of mixing it aggressively, we're going to take the bottom and bring it to the top because we pumped a lot of air into this mixture when we mixed it for so long. We don't want to take all of that air out. So we're just going to fold her on in real nice. All right, our brownie mix is perfect and ready to be put into a dish to be baked in the oven. Okay, so I have this baking dish here that I greased with butter, and then I put some parchment paper on the bottom of it and then sprayed it again with a cooking spray. So I have my brownie mixture here, and I'm going to go ahead and dump it down in. These are all ready to put in the oven. We can put it in an oven that was preheated to 350 degrees, and we're gonna put it in for 20 minutes. Then we're gonna turn the oven off and let it sit for another 5 minutes. These are gonna be so chewy on the inside and crispy on the outside, just like I like them. Our brownies are all finished baking and they're ready to try. Now, do you really think I was about to eat a brownie with dog poo in it? No way, Jose, fat chance. So I played a little trick on you. These don't actually have dog poo in them. It's just a little bit of Nutella, but I did that for a reason. I did that to show you what it looks like when we have just a little bit of sin in us. Just like if a brownie has a little bit of poop in it, you would never eat it. That's nasty, disgusting, gross. Well, just like us, if we have a little bit of sin in our hearts, let's say you've only done one thing wrong ever, like, maybe you disobeyed your parents once. They told you to clean your room and you gave them a little attitude and didn't clean it. The only sin you've ever done in your life. Well, should God let you into heaven even if you just have that one little sin? No, because God is perfect and holy, and you would have a little bit of sin that would tarnish all of that. So just like with these brownies with a little bit of poo, not eating it, God shouldn't accept us even if we have just a little bit of sin. But he does something. He helps us to clean our hearts and to give us a new heart because of our sin. So chances are you've done more than one thing wrong, right? You've had lots of sin in your life. Well, the good news is that God sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for us so that we can be cleaned of our sins, that we can have a new heart because of the death that Jesus died on the cross for us. He paid for our sins with his blood. And then he rose from the dead saying, I've defeated death and I've defeated sin. And so just like if I were to get brand new brownies, then be able to eat them, God's given us a brand new heart. And now we can have fellowship with God in heaven, and we can enjoy these brownies. They are good. Well, hey, thanks for baking with me today.